going to teach the teachers, and so we're all talking the same language. And so we're excited about that too. So it's not about buying curriculum. It's really looking at the instructional strategies and just being a little more mindful of what we're teaching. And I'm excited about Megan and Robin's schedule for next year, and scheduling the interventionists to help the teachers at a specific time. The teachers know these interventionists are coming in and they're going to work, and the teachers will meet in a PLC at least once a month, perhaps more, and say, okay, we're going to be doing money, we're going to be doing coins. These little second graders don't know what, how many, so they're going to, the interventionists will come in prepared to do that. And they're going to work in concert together. So it's pretty exciting. So yeah, any other questions?
I just have one more. You talked about a comprehensive action plan. Will you marry that with your strategic action plan that you have?
Yes, yeah.
So
Yes.
they'll come together.
It will. In fact, we'll use the strategic plan as a stepping off point, but we're hoping that we can even go deeper. So yes, that's a great question. Yeah, that's what we have beginning. Thank you.
Could we go back for a minute to the business manager's report? I forgot something.
Thank you. Oh, okay.
I have to apologize to Kevin. I asked Kevin to come. We would like to take some money out of the capital fund to do some floor work, and I wanted Kevin to explain what the work is. And the reason we're asking now, in part, is because we need to get it scheduled for the summer. And what we want to do, the person's being, is booking fast. So we want to make sure we have that slot, given all the things that happen over the summer, so that we can have the work done. So, take it away, Kevin.
Thanks for hearing me tonight. I know I wasn't scheduled. Louder. Yes, sure, I am. I'm requesting the board's approval for up to $84,000 to redo the flooring in the specialist classrooms and hallway, as well as the 5th grade hallway, 3 classrooms, 2 offices, and what I know is a reboot room that is probably called something different now. The stairwell by the chairlift. Basically those 2 wings of the school, the specialist wings and the specialist wing and the 5th grade. Thank you, Megan. I should have taken that.
And that's down this hallway.
Yep, so what we have now is kind of a linoleum rubberized type flooring in the specialist wing that you've seen is separating. It creates a trip hazard. So it's time for that one to go, and the 5th grade hallway is actually falling apart. If you were to lift up any of the walk-off mats that we have, those mats are there year-round because the tile is
Yes, I asked him to come, he was gonna enjoy that really warm weather, and I wanted him to explain the flooring to you, so
Oh,
thank you.
now my daughter's sunroof is leaking, and it's gonna rain for the next 3 days, so I'm heading off to take care of her, so, thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
I would like to take some of my time and have Shane speak, because we're also in need of improvement. The state has informed us our special ed program for the last 4 years has been being looked at under a microscope by the state, and we're not cutting it with special ed. So I need Shane to explain. He just walked into this, I walked into it last year, but it's a good time to move forward the right way. So thank you.
It is. I don't have too much information since we just got the paperwork from the state. We really just wanted to make the board aware that this has happened. It was basically, it's called an LEA determination report, and it's for the 21-22, 22-23 school years. And prior years, yes, not this year. The state has informed me they've been keeping an eye on Winchester special ed for the past 4.5 years. It's been, they've been watching it and kind of looking at the data, and they've compiled for the past 2 years, and that's what this report is. There's at least 20-25 pages of data that I have to kind of go through, so I should have some more information once we get through it. What I can say is it looks at IDEA, and it looks at the special ed's performance around different domains, one of them being compliance. There's 13 different indicators within the state that we have to meet compliance, different windows, kiddos who are referred to special ed for the first time. There's different timelines we have to meet. They monitor those, that's called indicator 11. So there's all these different indicators that falls under compliance. There's sections that look at dropout rates. So it's all of IDEA, and it breaks it down into different domains. And the data that we have kind of compiles a score. And we are a needs improvement school, which is going to require a lot of work moving forward. For the next year, it starts off with a phone conversation, which I've already had with the state to kind of figure out what this is and exactly what is the timeline on it, what is the time investment. I'm going to put together a team. That's the first step in this, and I think I'm going to bring in a regular education staff, a teacher, as well as a special ed teacher. I can bring anybody I want. I'm going to have Megan join me. And we're going to have to go for a couple of days of training at the state to go through all the data and to relearn how to do things. And then there's going to be, there's a calendar of events every month. There's 2 or 3 things that we're going to have to do. Looking at our data, looking at our performance. It complicates things with us being a feeder school to Keene. Some of the areas that we failed were, we necessarily don't oversee. But as the LEA for the schools, we're supposed to oversee. But those kind of things are out of our hands. But it'll, it's going to encompass a lot. It's going to take a lot of time and effort.
So how many kids is this impact?
So this is special education. We're in needs of improvement status. We have to review our performance and how we do things and meet timelines.
For all children?
For our whole entire special ed. Yes. This is, it's all related to IDEA.
25% of our students right now are identified as special ed, which is higher than the state level.
Yes. And it looks at, comparable data for, it looks at the different identifications of students compared to state average, and it gives us a comparison as, different areas were high and we're low, and so we're gonna have to look at how to reduce those areas. I know this year, we spent a lot of time reviewing what is the actual disability and really trying to trim down our special ed to meet those needs. So we've already started the process. The state is aware, that Lynn and I have started this already, but they still want us to go through this process so that we can be informed as to what has transpired in the past, so that we can change practice. Once I go through the data, I can give you guys, a more comprehensive explanation of what's going on, but basically it's a compiled score under each area of IDEA. And you'll be a lot more.
I have a question. With all of this that needs to be done, are like the CSI thing, we're getting money from the state, or we're getting money from the state to fix this?
No, we're getting, you need to fix it or else.
I was,
Yeah, no, it would be nice. Any other questions?
I understand it's hard to hear. Our whole school is a CSI school, comprehensive school improvement. Our special ed is now needs improvement. But the good thing is we're here and we're ready to grow and evolve. We're an educational organization. We learn, we grow, we evolve, and that's what we're going to do together. But you have to understand there might be some growing pains, and but we know we have the goals ahead. I think if we continue to communicate the goals, where we are, how we got to where we are, and how we can improve so that we get beyond this, that's going to take a lot of teamwork, but we're excited and we're grateful we have a supportive board that understands that. Speaking of, Teacher Appreciation Day is Tuesday, May 7th, and we'd like to ask the board if they have any ideas for Teacher Appreciation Day.
in the past, we did breakfast, don't we?
That's what I recall, they do breakfast.
Yeah, I think Marie might have the history on that. Does the school board provide the breakfast for the teachers?
Didn't we do something last year? You came in and helped do something.
I made popcorn. And I
Made
did
popcorn.
one elementary popcorn machine for all the teachers. I mean, I don't like coming in and doing that again. I didn't burn anything down.
I think the PTA approved different things for each day. I believe Tuesday was the day that was set aside. I think it's the day the board usually does, am I right, Marie?
Yeah.
So they were just looking for approval from you to do the Tuesday breakfast.
Okay. And nothing out there. Is there anything else that you guys would like us to do, or?
Robin and I are doing something together, and then the PTA is
I
doing.
mean, on Tuesday, other than just breakfast.
No, I don't think so. I think the PTA has a very set agenda for the week, so, yeah.
So do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the breakfast on Tuesday, the 7th.
I second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
I have one.
Can I just ask, now, this week, are you with everyone else this week? Because last year, you did the week before was considered the normal teacher appreciation week.
It will be the normal appreciation week, so I think it is the week after we get back from vacation. It's-
The
it's,
last week.
May 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th of that week.
I have one more item. This is from the Winchester Teachers Association. They wrote to inform us that the Winchester Teachers Association, NEA New Hampshire, desires to bargain a successor collective bargaining agreement beginning school year 2024. This notification is in accordance with the requirements of RSA 273. So my understanding is that they would like to bargain, we'd like to start the bargaining sessions this summer, and we'd like to do them in the morning if possible. But we can decide that. they're saying please contact them to set a date for the first negotiation session. And it pretty much goes maybe five meetings, 6 meetings.
We'll be able to do that once we get up in the east.
So, Megan, do you have anything?
Thank you, I'm done. No, thank you.
No, I went last week, so I'm gonna go the next board meeting.
Okay.
Thank you.
I would like to add, though, that the principal and the assistant principal did an excellent job in scheduling next year. Again, for all those interventionists, every child has an equal opportunity to get the interventions they need. The schedule is great, the teachers are aware. And again, I'd like to thank Megan and Robin for doing that hard work. Thank you.
That is a lot of work to schedule around all the teachers' schedules and whatnot, so it's
Yeah. Next week, are we gonna get, like, how we're shifting to cover and the older positions?
Yep, that'll be a part of my
Next
presentation.
week, all right, awesome. I know it's coming up, so.
I do have one quick thing to share, I just remembered. One of the changes that we're making next year to meet the needs of all of our students with some of the changes that might be happening in high school is we are moving our 6th grade upstairs, and we are gonna be 6 through 8 upstairs. And they're gonna rotate just like a traditional middle school. They're gonna have a math class. They're going to have actually 2 different literacy blocks that they get every day. They're gonna have science, social studies,
English, math, science.